This is Sarah Holmes with the Everyday Real Estate Investor. Today we are talking about, now you've bought a property, does it make sense to hire a property management company to manage it for you? So one of the biggest mistakes I see people making is that they start investing in property and they want to manage everything themselves. Now, partially people want to do this in order to save money. That's understandable because it does take money and time and effort to manage a property properly. However, what people don't realize is that by hiring a property management company, you are in fact protecting yourself a little bit more potentially from liability. And how is that? Well, first of all, you're contracting out duties to maintain the property and vet your renters to someone else. So by a contract, you could make someone else responsible for those things instead of you and maybe protect yourself. Secondly, you want to work with a property management company that has an insurance policy. There, if they do something wrong, like let's say they negligently arrange for repairs or they negligently remove the snow in front of your property, now again, you've got another potential insurance policy at play in the event that you as the owner are sued for doing these things in an improper or not great way. So the amount of money that you'll pay a property management company obviously is more than, if you did the work yourself, but also think of the time you'd be saving. Most people investing in property also have full-time jobs. They do other things. They don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night by a tenant asking them to come make repairs to the property. Or let's say, it snows 10 inches and you have a big important meeting the next day. Are you really going to run up to your rental property and shovel the snow? And now you might be thinking, well, just make sure the tenant's responsible for these things. And yes, in the lease, you could ask that the tenant takes care of some of these things, but ultimately don't ever forget that the ultimate liability always falls back on the property owner. So when you are investing in property and thinking about managing it yourself versus paying a property management company, think carefully about how that's going to help you protect yourself from liability and whether that would give you a leg up in the event that, you are ever sued for personal injuries or negligent maintenance, anything like that. All right, thanks, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Everyday Real Estate Investor.